The Last Chance. Andrew had always struggled in school. He found it difficult to focus and understand the material, and he often felt lost and discouraged. He had failed several classes in the past and had been held back a year. But now, he was in his final year of high school, and he knew he had to graduate if he wanted to have any chance at a better future. One day, his guidance counselor called him into her office. She told him that he had one last chance to pass his classes and graduate. She offered him a deal. If he could raise his grades to passing levels by the end of the semester, she would waive all his previous failing grades and let him graduate on time. Andrew knew this was his last shot. He had to take it seriously. He started attending tutoring sessions, studying harder, and asking his teachers for help. He also reached out to a teacher he had always admired, Mrs. Jackson, and asked her for guidance. Mrs. Jackson was a tough but fair teacher who had a reputation for being strict but caring. She saw something in Andrew that others didn't. She knew he had potential, but he lacked the motivation and confidence to succeed. She took Andrew under her wing and gave him extra assignments and reading materials. She challenged him to think critically, ask questions, and connect the dots. She also encouraged him to believe in himself and his abilities. Andrew worked hard day and night. He was determined to prove everyone wrong and show that he was capable of success. He pulled all-nighters, skipped parties, and turned down invitations from his friends. He knew that his future was at stake, and he couldn't afford to fail again. As the end of the semester approached, Andrew's hard work paid off. He passed all his classes with flying colors and even got a few A's. He was overjoyed and grateful to Mrs. Jackson and his other teachers who had helped him along the way. On graduation, Andrew walked across the stage with a big smile on his face. He shook hands with his principal and received his diploma. He looked out into the crowd, saw Mrs. Jackson, who was beaming with pride. He knew he had made her proud, and that was the best feeling. After graduation, Andrew went on to community college, where he continued to excel. He majored in psychology and found a passion for helping others who were struggling like he once was. He often thought about Mrs. Jackson, who had believed in him when nobody else did. He knew that he owed his to her and the last chance.